If you remember back to last week's video, I talked to you about why I'm a United Methodist. And the reasons I gave you ranged from that's the tradition in which I grew up to the emphasis that the Methodists and Wesleyans place on the power of God to change a person's life and inspire them to participate in the work of God's kingdom that's transforming our world. And this week, I want to stick with this theme of being a United Methodist, but I want to shift the focus to you and ask the question, why are you a United Methodist? Or more specifically, why are you a part of Blackman United Methodist Church? We have been blessed over the last couple of weeks to officially welcome some new members into our congregation, and I have loved hearing their stories of how they arrived at our community of faith. The thing is, though, that their stories aren't that much different than so many others I've heard at Blackman. For some, you're like me. You grew up in the United Methodist Church, and maybe even this church specifically, and you've just chosen to stay home. Then again, some of you may be attracted to the theology or traditions and practice of the United Methodist Church. There are those whose lives have been changed by God's gracious power in this church, and this has become your church home. There are others who have had friends invite them to worship or to a church event, and you've decided to make this be your community of faith. You're here because of the community of people. Then there are some who have moved into the area and the church was local for you, so you thought you'd try it out and you decided to stay. Regardless of the reason for being a part of this church and tradition, I am grateful for you. I'm grateful for the ways that you contribute to this community with your prayers, your presence, your gifts, your service, and your witness. But I want to remind you that no matter why you are here, there are others, friends, neighbors, and people you don't even know in the community around us who are searching to be a part of something larger than themselves. And most of the time, that's for the same reason that you were once searching. My hope is that we seize the opportunity to invite others to join us. And we have some great opportunities coming up to do just this. In addition to inviting them to join us on Sunday morning, we have a young adult event coming up on Saturday, October 23rd. We've got our fall festival and trunk or treat coming up on Saturday, October 30th. And we have postcards about this event in the narthex if you would like to take one with you and use that as an invitation for someone. Or you may want to invite them to our combined worship service on Sunday, October 31st. Then in addition to all of those things, you can direct people to our social media pages. You can share our weekly online worship services. You can even share our weekly email newsletter with them to help them learn more about our church and what's going on here in our community. But again, regardless of why you were a part of this community, there are others who are searching just like you were at one time. And my prayer is that God would use us to show people the love of Jesus and help them become a part of a community that can love and encourage and support them as they seek to become the people that God wants them to be. Now, as always, I close with wishing and hoping that everyone is doing well and staying safe. But if there's anything at all that you need, please don't hesitate to let us know. And I look forward to worshiping with you all, whether on site or online, beginning at 8:30 on Sunday morning. Have a great rest of the day, and God bless.